Hi everybody, it's Kaylee and I'm here again to do the BAABS challenge, the black owned makeup brand challenge again. And if you're not sure why I'm doing it again, that is because I found out that pretty much the majority of makeup brands that I used in my last BAABS challenge video were not actually black owned. I know, right? So I realized I need to follow my own advice when it comes to researching beauty brands and making sure I'm aware of what I support. And so I did tons of research and found lots of really cool brands, again, that I had never really heard of, but I wanted to support, or some I had heard of and I've been wanting to try them for a long time. So if you're not sure what brands are black owned or not, there is a really great video that was very helpful to me by, I believe her name is Isa Kemp. I apologize if I am not pronouncing that right, but I'll have a link to her video over here. And it is really helpful, really useful. A lot of popular brands in this black owned makeup brand movement that are being touted as black owned actually aren't. And so if you're concerned about that, definitely check out her video. But I just want to make it clear, it doesn't really matter to me that much whether a company is black owned or not, whether a makeup brand is black owned or not. It is all about the quality of the product. But, you know, I do want to support, you know, businesses and vote with my money and tell them what I want to see more of. And I would like to see more black owned businesses. I would like to see more makeup, you know, geared for all people, people of color, not just fair-skinned people. And I don't think there's anything wrong with supporting companies that are making makeup geared toward people of color and black people. I think that's great. Like Black Opal, Black Radiance, you know, stuff like that. I think it is totally fine and good to support them. And again, you're showing makeup brands what you want to see more of. You want to see more makeup that is geared towards all skin tones. But just because that's not the point of the challenge, right? It is the black owned makeup brand challenge. So that is why I decided to do this again. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I just really wanted to try out some of these awesome makeup brands and do a little mini review sort of thing for you guys. So full disclaimer, I have a lot of people comment on my videos and criticize the fact that I talk a lot in my makeup videos and that, you know, it's not just a short little makeup demo. I like to talk about the products. I like to review them a little bit, just because those are the type of videos I like to watch, and those are the type of videos I want to make. People get angry at me all the time for saying I talk too much and my videos are too long, which I don't know what to tell you. It's like people just want me to like inject the information directly into their brain and have them spend as little time as possible like listening to me or watching my videos. And so if you're not a fan of talky or review type videos, you know, you can go ahead and leave. You don't have to watch. And also if you just want to, you know, get to the actual products or a certain product, or you just want to see the final results, I will have timestamps of those down in the description below. You guys can let me know if you like me doing this, and maybe I'll start doing it for future videos as well. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to take my glasses off. These are new glasses frames. Aren't they cute? I got these from Zenny as well. Alright, so I got my nice potato face going there. I have moisturized it. I haven't done primer yet because one of the items I'm going to use is primer. This is a primer from Iman. And this is the Time Control Undercover Agent Oil Control Primer. That is quite a mouthful. And this is supposed to control oil, which is really helpful for me because I have oily skin. Oop. And I kind of like that it's a tube, but it's like a little pump, and that it's stored upside down, so you know the product's always going to be right there in the pump. So this is kind of a gold color, and it kind of smooths out to be see-through. Gonna make sure to get my T-zone and all the spots where I get oiliest. Alright, so that is really lightweight and it feels really nice. It has a little bit of a smell, nothing too strong or, I don't know, overtly makeup-y. And it does make my face feel really matte after I have it on. Yeah, so I've wanted to try Iman stuff for a long time. I love Iman. Of course, she's like, you know, this gorgeous, like, ageless supermodel, and she was married to David Bowie. And I don't know, I'm just like, any woman that David Bowie was like begging to you know, go out with him, it's like, girl, I want to know your secrets. Alright, so next up I have foundation, and these are little foundation samples that I got from a company called BAABS. That is BAABS with 2 A's. And again, I'll link to them in the description down below, but they are a small beauty brand and beauty bar located out of North Carolina, I believe. And first of all, they have this really cute packaging. They have like really bright colors and like zebra print. Even like the packaging this came in, it was like neon pink with zebra tape. So cute. So this is a bag of like little foundation samples you can order from their website, which I think is amazing. I immediately wanted to support any brand that allows you to order samples of their foundation, and what's even better is these are practically free. It's like $5 for the samples, and then they give you a discount code for $5, so all you end up paying for is shipping. And you can just choose what color family you think your skin tone is most closely related to. So for me, obviously it was what they called whipped cream, like the lightest shade. And you can choose whether you want BB creams, foundation, or both, and I asked for both. So I got this little baggy sample of BB creams and this little baggy sample of foundations, and they're conveniently labeled so you know exactly what shade you like. And I think they also include a complimentary sample of an oil mattifier, so I'm just blown away by that. This is just fantastic. And they also send you like some information about them and their beauty bar services if you live in, you know, the area. And they also send you like a how-to guide on how to, you know, swatch the foundations and figure out your ideal shade in case you don't know about that. So I just think that's wonderful. And they also sent me a personalized little thank you card, which I thought was so sweet. It's handwritten and everything. I cannot say enough good things about this company. So first I'm going to put on my little sample of their BB cream, and obviously my match is the lightest shade, which is the one called Fair. Alright, so this feels really nice smearing it on my face. It's very lightweight. As you can see, it's not a whole lot of coverage, but I think that's pretty typical for BB creams. It feels very lightweight, like I don't have anything on my face, and it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like sort of refreshing. And it just melts into my skin and disappears. I really like this. And it smells as if it probably has some sunscreen in there, which I think most BB creams typically do, so that's a nice feature. I'm always, with my pasty ass, I'm always up for like any kind of makeup that gives me any kind of sun protection. Next up, I'm going to apply some foundation, and I swatched these all earlier, and I believe the shade that closest matches me is a shade called N25. So it is like the neutral, lightest shade they make, probably. And they give you pretty generous samples too. Like, you know, if you're not super heavy on foundation, you could probably use this a couple of times. which is handy if you want to, you know, make sure your foundation looks alright in different lights and stuff like that. And by the way, I wanted to mention something that I forgot to mention in my previous video. I wanted to, but I completely forgot. But a lot of people kind of complimented me on my last BAABS Beauty Challenge video, saying like I was such a, you know, I was such a trooper for soldiering through my makeup not matching my skin tone and stuff. And I just wanted to say that, you know, that's the reality that a lot of, you know, people of color have to deal with the makeup industry, unfortunately. So it's like, I wasn't doing anything that, you know, my dark-skinned sisters don't have to deal with on a daily basis. And that's kind of one of the reasons I encourage white YouTubers to really do this challenge if you haven't yet, is because it's really eye-opening to kind of go from a world where everything is, you know, made and tailored toward you to like a world where it feels almost like exclusive, like nothing is tailored for you, and it's very hard to find anything that matches you. And I admit that, you know, as someone who is very, very pale with very translucent skin, it can be very difficult for me to find makeup that matches my skin tone. But I can't imagine it's more difficult than having deeper skin, because I've started noticing, like, if you go look at high-end makeup and stuff, there's, you know, when the shades stop at, like, you know, medium or olive tone, it's pretty ridiculous. And it's like, what kind of message is that sending to your customers, you know? And I'm just gonna blend this out with my beauty blender. And speaking of supporting non-black owned beauty brands that are supportive of black customers in the black community, there is a really great interview I saw actually with Bobbi Brown, obviously owner of Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. And it was an interview about how she always strives to make, you know, as many different skin tones available in her foundations and stuff as possible, and about how different people have tried to get her to discontinue certain shades of her foundation because they are too dark. Like, there's some of the darkest foundation shades out there, and they're not very popular because there's not that many people with that skin tone. And she was saying that, like, she's one of the only people that offers shades that dark, and there are still women who buy those shades and need those shades, so she's never going to discontinue it no matter how unpopular it is. So I don't know, I think that's really admirable. I think that's the kind of thing we need to be supporting. Like I was saying, like, regardless of race, like, the owner of a company's race to me doesn't really matter. What matters to me is the quality of their products. But the whole reason I'm so behind this, you know, BAABS Beauty Challenge and supporting black owned makeup businesses is because a lot of these brands are really great and they do have outstanding products. And, you know, they just need a little more of a spotlight on them, I feel like. So there's my finished foundation. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. This is a very pretty, I would say this is maybe a light to medium coverage foundation. I wouldn't say it's a heavy coverage or full coverage, but wow, it looks really good on my skin. It looks really healthy and glowy. It's definitely not matte, but like I said, it has kind of like a healthy dewy glow to it. I really like this foundation, guys. I might have to order a full size of this BB cream and foundation because, I mean, just look at it. And I love that it pretty much matches my skin tone. It might be just a tad more yellow than my natural skin tone, but this is probably one of the closest foundation matches I've ever come to, like, you know, black owned brand or not. Alright, so now I'm actually going to go in and do a little touch of contouring with one of the darker sample shades of foundation that definitely doesn't match me, and this is in the shade C6. Alright, so I've never done blending with liquid foundation before, and I'm not sure I'm very good at blending in the first place, but you guys can let me know how you think I did. Alright, so now on to powders, and again, these are some sample foundation powders that I got from Plain Jane Beauty. Again, I will link them down below in the description, but I love the whole idea of Plain Jane Beauty. They're just like a very down-to-earth, organic beauty brand where everything is, you know, as close to natural as possible, very organic, formulated for sensitive skin and stuff like that. And yeah, I just really love the whole sound of them. They are kind of on the expensive side, and you can order some foundation in like typical cream foundation or powder foundation samples from them to find your true shade. So the first shade is kind of this yellowy setting powder, and I'm going to use this to set underneath my eyes because I have pretty dark under eyes, as almost everyone does. Alright, and now I'm just going to use the translucent setting powder to set the rest of my face. Alright, so that setting powder, man, that is a dream. I love the way that looks. I feel like it kind of blurred some small lines on my face and kind of made my pores look smaller. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm pretty dang happy with this face so far. Alright, so next I'm going to do something a little bit weird. So I ordered this lipstick from Colored Raine, and this is in the shade Rockstar, and it's like, on the website it looked like a beautiful blue metallic, and I think it even said that it was a blue, but in reality it's more like a dark purple with some blue glitter in it. So I was kind of disappointed because I've been really wanting a metallic blue liquid matte lipstick, but this is still a really beautiful color, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it as much. But it does match my darker purple hair pretty well, so I'm actually going to use this as a liner for my brows. So I'm going to use my trusty old brow liner brush. I believe this is a Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. Alright, so there's eyebrows done. So I'd been wanting to try the Colored Raine lipstick for a really long time. Like I said, I was kind of disappointed with the color with this one, so I'm kind of afraid to order other colors I might like because they might end up looking totally different in person, who knows. But yeah, if you have any experiences with Colored Raine, I know they're really popular. When they first came out with their liquid to matte lipsticks, like, they were all over Instagram and all over the place for a while. So if you have any experiences with them, you can let me know in the comments. So next, I also got a bunch of eyeshadows from Colored Raine, and oh my gosh, I love these. So this is the packaging that they came in. And oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I've already swatched them all. They come in these nice little pans, and they're labeled for your convenience, which is nice. I definitely need to get one of those little magnetic eyeshadow palette things to put these pans in, because I just hate having loose pans lying around. But so I got 4 colors. I got this really beautiful kind of metallic-y purple, and it is called Fetish. I got this really beautiful metallic-y copper, because again, I am obsessed with like coppery colors and metallics lately. And this one is called Downtown. And this one, I'm not entirely sure how to describe. It's sort of like a reddish, pinkish brown duochrome, which I love duochromes, and this one is called Secrets. And then I got this beautiful pearly, it's like the exact color of a pearl. It's like milky white and it has like this pearlescent sheen to it. And this one is called Clutch Pearls. I love that name. So really quick for you guys, here are some swatches on my pasty arm. So this is Fetish, this is Downtown, this is Secrets, and there is Clutch Pearls, if you can see it at all. Alright guys, wow, these might be like my favorite eyeshadows that I have ever tried. They are incredible, oh my gosh. They are so pigmented, they're so creamy and so easy to work with and blend. Well, these are probably like the easiest to work with, easiest to blend eyeshadows I have ever tried. I am definitely getting some more of these. Alright, so the next product I was going to try was this Iman liquid eyeliner. And from what I understand, this was a special like liquid eyeliner. As you can see, it's like all sparkly and it's like black and has silver glitter all in it. It's like a very glittery eyeliner. But I went ahead and swatched it on my hand, and I don't know if you can really tell, but it's very see-through, and I really don't like that. It's like kind of a watery, see-through-y consistency. I hate that. I hate eyeliners like that. It's like I want my eyeliner to be very dark, very opaque. And I shook the bottle up really well, tried it again, same thing, very thin, very watery. So I don't think I'm going to be using this eyeliner actually, because I just do not like the consistency of it. So instead I am just going to go in with my Secrets eyeshadow because it's very dark and it almost looks black on me anyway. I'm just going to kind of line my eyes a little bit with this Secrets eyeshadow. And actually, I just thought I could probably use this pearly, like Clutch Pearls color as a highlighter. Ooh, yes, I like that as a highlight. What do you guys think? Next, I'm going to do some false lashes, and I'm going to be using Lena Lashes. These are very popular in the makeup beauty community from what I understand. And these are the Monroe lashes. Just look how cute this box is, and it like magnetically closes. I love this. Now, these are synthetic lashes, which I bought on purpose. I wanted something synthetic, but they do sell mink hair lashes, which I'm personally not a fan of. If you are against animal cruelty and whatever, just want to let you know to be aware of that. They're so beautiful and perfect. I'm kind of afraid of like ruining them by putting them on my eyes. So I'm just gonna try them on and see how much I need to trim them. Not a lot, actually. Add some lash glue. And last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips with the Lip Bar Liquid to Matte lipstick in the shade Man Eater. I talked about this brand more in my previous BAABS challenge video, so if you're interested you can check that out. But again, they're another awesome black owned business, and they're based out of Detroit, which is where I live, so I love them and I absolutely love this lipstick. I love the formula, I love the color, so of course I can't help but use it again for this look. And so here is my finished BAABS challenge look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. How did I do this time? Do you think I did a lot better this time than my first BAABS challenge video? Let me know. And as before, I'm not going to call out anybody in specific, but if you want to do this challenge, go for it. I would love to see even more BAABS challenge videos out there. Thank you so much to everyone who's already done the BAABS challenge and inspired me to do this video, and for those of you out there who let me know that in my previous video the brands were not black owned and inspired me to do a new challenge video. And as I said before, I will link in the description down below all the brands I use so you can check them out if you want. I definitely recommend them. I love these brands. So many of them I know I'm gonna stick with and keep purchasing items from them. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, please feel so free to subscribe and join my coven of beautiful spoofies here with me on my channel. And as always guys, remember that you are beautiful just the way you are, and to always be yourself. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!